at 10.
I'm Gabriella Becerra in the newsroom. A Phoenix-based flight attendant was stabbed to death in downtown Denver. What we're learning about the attack coming up.
As wildfires continue to burn in California, we're getting an idea of when evacuations could be lifted.
Temperatures starting off the week below average, but I'm tracking a midweek warm-up.
Plus, a warning from the Arizona Game and Fish Department regarding the bird flu.
12 News at 10 with Mark Curtis and Caribe Divine starts now.
Tonight, an Arizona woman is dead after being stabbed in downtown Denver. Thanks for joining us. For 12 News at 10, I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Caribe Divine. We have learned that the woman was a flight attendant staying in the city on a layover last night. 12 News journalist Gabriella Becerra spoke with this woman's loved ones and is joining us now in studio with what we know about the attack. They have to just be in disbelief, Gabby.
Mark Caribe, her loved ones are just in shock over this devastating loss. Her husband tells me he received a phone call letting him know what happened. And then he found out she had went through several hours of surgery, but doctors unfortunately could not save her. He tells me his wife was an incredible musician and an animal lover. 71-year-old Celinda Levno, a Phoenix-based flight attendant, was exploring Denver on a layover when she was killed in a stabbing attack on Saturday.
There's someone out there who is indiscriminately stabbing people and causing significant harm.
Denver police say an unknown man stabbed Levno in the 16th Street Mall, a mile-long outdoor pedestrian space located in the heart of downtown Denver.
She received a stab wound to the throat, was transported to the hospital, to Denver Health Medical, where she went a number of medical procedures and ultimately expired early this morning.
Investigators are still looking for a suspect who they say also stabbed two men further along the mall. Both had non-life-threatening injuries. Denver Police Chief Ron Thomas says all three victims were alone at the time of the attacks.
We have been able to link all three of those incidents based upon video suspect descriptions that have been provided to us.
Levno recently celebrated 35 years as a flight attendant with American Airlines. A spokesperson sharing this statement with 12 News. Quote, "We are heartbroken and mourning the tragic loss of our colleague who was the victim of a senseless crime last night. Our thoughts and support are with her family, loved ones, and colleagues, and we are doing all we can to assist law enforcement in its investigation." The Association of Professional Flight Attendants also offering support for Phoenix crew members, stating, quote, "While this tragic event did not take place at the layover hotel, crews laying over in downtown Denver will be temporarily relocated to a hotel near the Denver airport." Levno's loved ones tell me at her core she was an animal lover. A close friend sharing these words with me, quote, "She was truly the most incredible and kind woman out there. Everything she did was for everyone else," adding, "This is a devastating loss to everyone who knew her. She will now be with us every stride, and her love for horses will be carried on through all of us." And police say they do not yet know what a motive was. There does not appear to be any connection between the suspect and the victims. Metro Denver Crime Stoppers are offering up to a $2,000 reward for anyone who has information in this case. Mark?
All right, Gabby, thanks. The firestorm in Southern California has now stretched into day 6. At least 16 people have died, and officials fear that number will rise over the coming days. More than 105,000 people remain under evacuation orders. But here's the problem. Officials expect those Santa Ana winds to kick up again tomorrow, which could threaten the progress that firefighters have already made. Lee Waldman is in Los Angeles County with details on the devastation and the growing concerns about those winds.
Multiple fires still raging across much of Southern California. Of the 6 fires that broke out, 4 are still active. Combined, they've destroyed nearly 40,000 acres. Entire communities reduced to rubble.
It was just devastating.
The Antonori family lost their home in the Pacific Palisades fire. Everything is gone, they said, including the ashes of their late daughter, who passed away when she was just 1 year old.
Every piece of physical evidence of her life is just gone, and that hurts.
Red flag warnings in effect through Wednesday as wind gusts pick up. The fire danger level is critical for much of the region.
These winds, combined with low relative humidities and low fuel moistures, will keep the fire threat in Los Angeles County very high.
More than 3,000 firefighters are fighting the blazes in Los Angeles County, according to officials. Saturday, 72 fighters from Mexico arriving to help fight the flames.
We're looking to get as much resources as we possibly can.
At least 10,000 structures have been damaged or destroyed. Many families now returning to find their homes gone, hoping to salvage whatever they can.
Can't really stand by. The only thing to do is move forward and help others keep what they have.
We have an update tonight on a story we brought you last night. A woman is in critical condition after she was shot near Desert Ridge Marketplace yesterday morning. It happened near Tatum and Rose Garden Lane. Phoenix police say the woman was taken to the hospital with at least one gunshot wound. So far, no word on any suspects. Police are investigating. New at 10, the Arizona Jewish Historical Society held an educational experience today they called Picturegram.
That's right. The event featured posters from the 1940s that have been transformed. The AZJHS says that the picturegrams are a vibrant way of storytelling, and they're like the Instagram of World War II. We're told that these pieces from the archives are not normally on display, and they give insight into the war.
You can learn a lot from them. And we use them to tell stories, right? We tell the stories of the liberators of Dachau. We tell the stories of how to get news during World War II.
The images also include Hollywood stars who supported the war effort.